Pierre, when the best defenseman in the game reveals specifics of an injury, what goes through his general manager's mind?
The politically correct answer was, "Oh, that's great." The non-politically answer would be, "Are you crazy?"
It caught us all
So,
by surprise, I think, Pierre, talking about Eric Karlsson and the foot injury.
yeah, and Eric and I discussed it, and everyone saw the padding on his foot. It was not a big secret. To me, I didn't. After we discussed it, I didn't really have an issue with it. Eric's special.
Hmm.
I've been talking about it for many years. How we in Ottawa always felt that Eric was one of the best players in the league, and arguably the best defenseman in the league. So when he went out and talked about it, the injury wasn't going to get worse. It is what it is. Most players aren't playing at 100%, and he just said, instead of people just speculating what I don't tell him, and I was more than okay with it. And pretty much any other player, I might have gone ballistic. With Eric, I tend to accept it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So how did that meeting come about? You just stopped by, and what was your first? How'd you break the ice with them about that?
Well, he asked me. I don't think Eric's very religious, so he asked me, "Pierre, what does that mean? God created me on the 8th day." So I explained to him a bit, on the 7th day, and then I let in. Well, Eric, you talked about your injury. He goes, "Yeah," and he had a very simple explanation, as I just told you, gentlemen, and there was not a big deal. There are things that really bother me in life, and that was after I got a very good explanation. I had no problems with it. At times, we know that other players are injured, and we have a very good idea what their injuries are. So I don't think, by Eric speaking, it was really a big deal at the end of the day.
So it's one of those things where you accept it, and then you tell the rest of the team, "Don't you guys ever do that, ever?"
Maybe something like
Yeah.
that. But overall, even if other players would do it, I still think I'd be okay with it.